So this is the 5-way hip flexor stretch. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your heel, the back foot, on something like a little towel roll. That will make sure that you're not stretching your calf so much. You're really gonna be focusing here on the hip flexor. Then you're gonna step forward with the front leg, and then I want you to just kind of work on gliding that pelvis forward at first. Some people, they kind of do this, but that defeats the purpose because then you're not stretching the hip flexor. You're just kind of leaning forward. You gotta keep your body up, kind of glide that pelvis forward. You start to feel a little stretch right there. Good, and then back out of it. So that's the first component. Next component is you're gonna do the glide forward with a little reach with the arm like this, okay? And you're thinking about your whole spine even, kind of getting this little arch. If you look at it from the side, kind of going through the whole spine, not just arching at the lower back like that. No, it's more like your whole spine. And you're tightening up at the glute area. So you're getting a nice stretch through the hip flexor, not just arching the back. That's not really gonna do a lot, might actually give you some pain. Okay, and then the next thing is you're gonna glide forward and you're going to reach sideways, just like that. So this is the 2nd way hip flexor stretch. If you reach away from the back leg, you're gonna feel more of a stretch than if you were to reach, to the same side. I encourage you to do both, but just know that you're gonna feel more of a stretch when you do it side bending away from the back leg. Then the last component is rotation. So you're gonna glide forward and you're gonna rotate looking with your eyes all the way there. You should feel this definitely winding up the hip flexor, but also you'll feel this with the going some rotation through your mid back. Your shoulder's gonna be getting some good motion through this. It's kind of a whole body thing, but definitely that hip flexor is working. And of course you can do the other side, and I encourage it. Just know that it's not gonna be as much of a stretch through the hip flexor when you go that side. And that is the hip flexor stretch. One more thing, if you don't have this set up at home, you can always do it kneeling. It's a little more simple, but it's basically the same thing. You're just gonna do that little glide forward with the reach over, glide forward with the rotation. Notice I'm always gliding that pelvis forward first and then doing the rotation of my spine, head, and shoulder. And this one. And that's the 5-way hip flexor stretch.